Hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna give you guys some advice on relationships. Some real, genuine advice that can help people with their relationships in regards to pretty much everything in life. Uh, it's important to understand that nothing in this world is free. The strong understand this, the weak do not understand this. But yeah, nothing in this world is free. Nothing. Nothing's free at all. Everything comes with a price. Now, I know for some people that can sound scary, it's really not scary at all. It's just the reality of things. And now, what I mean by nothing is free is it's not saying that you have to pay for everything or whatever, like money or material, whatever. That's not really what I'm saying. What I'm saying is people do things because they want something, right? And now that can sound kind of like if you're more of a negative person or skeptical or cynical, that could sound crazy to you. But if you're like balanced, it's just real. It's just realistic, and you're just being honest with yourself. It's important to be honest with yourself. People come across you or want to do business with you, or want a relationship with you, or want to be in your life, or this or that, whatever, because they want something. Now, what they want doesn't always have to be something crazy. It doesn't. It may be something that you don't even realize, but it's important to know that everyone wants something. You know, say someone may come in your life because you might make them feel better. You may resonate with them, so that's why they want to be around you, because you resonate with them. They may want to be around you because you can help them out with something. It could be energy, it could be material, it could be literally anything. They might want to be around you because they can grow. They may want to be around you because you can help them in an area. You can help discipline them in the area. You can help expand their mind. They may want love, whatever. Like, it's really important to realize this, because a lot of people who don't realize this, they try to manipulate people. And I just noticed that because I just watch, just analyze everything that goes on around me. And it's just really interesting just watching people just do things. I find it really fascinating because I just analyze it and just learn from it. I find it to be fascinating. But yeah, because I was just thinking about that. I was trying to think if I should use this example or not. I don't want to throw anyone under the bus. Okay, I won't use names, but I'll use this example. So, like, I don't know. Should I use this example? Let's see what the cards have to say. I just started doing like this tarot stuff, so I want to practice it more and more. Let's see. Let's take a look-see. Life is so fun to me. I don't know. I just really enjoy it. I know a lot of people don't really I don't know. I don't take it too seriously. I find it so fascinating. You can learn from everything. And yeah, you just build your life and have fun with it. I love having fun. If you haven't noticed. Hey, I'm getting better at shuffling. Okay. I'm just gonna do something simple. Red means do it. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I got a Knight of Pentacles, so I'm not going to do it. But yeah. What was that example though? I don't know. I just can tell if someone's trying to manipulate me because they want something. Usually they're like forceful with something, right? Like they're just forceful. They try to make you do something that you don't want to do or whatever, and they just won't listen. It's like, it's to the point where it's like, okay, what do you want? Like, let's just talk. Instead of trying to manipulate me, let's just talk. You on equal footing. You know, you want something. Okay, cool. What is it that you want? Okay, am I fine with that? Is it reasonable? Okay. Do I want to do this? Does it benefit me? Am I in the mood for it? Maybe I'm not in the mood for it. Maybe it doesn't benefit me. But if you really want it, then maybe you're gonna have to do something to make it to where I want to do it, right? Maybe you gotta make it to where I don't mind doing it. Like, I don't know. Everything for me, I just see things for how it really is. And I don't think you should manipulate people. I just think you should just talk to people and try to get to an agreement. You know, it's a business. I'm not saying relationships are business, but you should have kind of like a business mindset with it. Like, okay, you want this. Okay, cool, but what do I get? You know, it can sound really selfish, but I like it because I used to be really just like selfless with my relationships and everything like that. And I would just be manipulated all the time, all the time, all the time, doing all these different things. And it gets to the point where they don't like value your perspective or value you or whatever. And you just keep on doing all these things. You just keep getting roped in and you're always asked out. They're always getting what they want, but you don't get anything that you want. So it's just a one-sided manipulative relationship where it should be equal, you know. Okay, cool, you want this, but I want that. How can we get it? How can we come to an agreement? If we can't come to an agreement, then I don't think we should do it, you know, because you want that, I want this, but you don't want me to have that, but you want me to do that. So why the fuck should I do what you want me to do if we can't come to an agreement? I don't know. But I'm just starting to really look at relationships in more of a way like that. And just seeing how, you know, everyone wants something. Like, even like people who come around you, they may come around you, not, people don't just come around you just to come around you, you know. They may come around you because they may want to be loved by you, you know. They may be alone. So, you know, you come around, they come around you, they want to be loved. That's why sometimes people go out and they do things because they may want to be in an environment where they could be understood or have love or communicate with people or whatever. And then a lot of times, sometimes people go into these situations and they feel empty or just like, oh, regretful or whatever because, you know, they had their hopes up and thought they can get something. Like, this happens a lot in family dynamics, like toxic family dynamics. You may see people who aren't really growing or they're just really drawn to their family. They keep going back to their family because they want love or whatever. They may be alone or they may be around people who just aren't good for them. They marry the family. Just hope you know that. Your people you attract marry your family if you're still tied to your family. It's important to know that. So you'll end up being either tired of being alone or you're tired of being with these people. And then you keep going back to your family because you're hoping that you can get love. That's the reason why you're going back to them. Because otherwise, why else would you keep going back to people who are not healthy for you? You're doing it because you want to be loved, obviously. And then yeah, you go back to these people and you just realize that the love's not there. And then you just keep on going in this like cycle, this limbo, because you're not going to work on yourself and drop the family or distance yourself from the family so that you can work on yourself and attract people who are more healthy for yourself. But it's really important to realize these things and realize that, you know, we all want things. Just like your family, like if you grew up with narcissistic, toxic family members and stuff like that, you know this really well because they make it really clear and they're blunt about what they want because all they fucking talk about is what they want, what they need from you, what you need to do, what you should do, their life, their fucking wants and needs and their worries and this and that. All they talk about is themselves. But when it comes to you, like, they absorb all the fucking energy to where you're not able to really look for yourself and realize that you should have wants and needs too, and they should be fulfilled. And if they're not fulfilled, then they shouldn't get shit. That's all it should be, you know. But yeah, it's really important to know that. So like whenever someone's like kind of like forceful, I only really think about this stuff like because like if this is genuine and everyone has this like equal love for each other, it's just healthy. You don't really even think about it because it's just natural, right? Because usually when you're around people who are more like yourself and you guys get along with each other, you don't really think about the compensation, like the balance or whatever like that. Like because it's just really neutral because what you want they may want as well, right? It's just a natural thing. It's just really natural. It's just supernatural. You're just on terms. But when you're around people who are more like controlling or manipulative or condescending or toxic or narcissistic, that's where you need to start looking at these things because they will like the scale is not balanced where they're taking all the energy. So they may try to force you. These are the kind of people that may manipulate you and force you to do stuff. Like people who are healthy, they're not going to do that. It's like, okay, it's just, they may say, oh, can we do this or that? And you're like, no. And they're like, okay, that's fine. Or whatever, vice versa. It's just more like that. It's just okay. And it just makes it more natural and healthy. But like with someone who's like more narcissistic and toxic, they're gonna be like, oh, let's do this. And then you're gonna be like, no, and they're gonna be like, why not? This or that or this or that or whatever. They're gonna try to manipulate the situation or whatever. And some of them are just really blunt with it and they'll act like they just control you and they own you and like, we're gonna do this and you have no fucking say about it. And then other people are more like they're like more like schemy with it to where they won't tell you what they want, but they'll just keep on trying to get you to do this. And they act like they're not getting anything from it or whatever. It's like, okay, dude, if you're so persistent about this, what do you want? What is it that you need? What? Just fucking communicate it. What do you want? What? Because you obviously want something. Because if you don't want it, then why the fuck you keep on trying to make this outcome a reality? But yeah, it's just really important to understand these things. Understand that everyone wants something. So it's important to understand that. So if you go into relationships, businesses, even business relationships too, you make contracts with people and stuff like that. Understand that it's an equal exchange. Understand that they want something from you and you want something from them. It's like maybe like a agency or like a record label or something like that. It's like, okay, cool. You want to be a part of the record label because you want to have a place where you can grow as an artist and you can be backed as an artist and you can have support and everything like that with your artist endeavors, right? Cool. And then understand that they want you, they want to be able to make money from you and they want to be able to to use your status and everything like that to to uplift the agency or the label or whatever, all these different kinds of things. So it's really important when you go into relationships, you have to look at both sides. You gotta look at how this benefits me, but also if you're really a genuine person and you actually care about the person or whoever you're working with or whoever you're friends with or whatever, or building a relationship with, it's important to understand that their needs need to be met as well, and it's your responsibility to help them. Because if they're helping you, with your needs, you should be helping them with theirs. It's only right. That's how it should be. So it's really important to understand that. So everyone wants something, and it's both of your responsibilities to make sure that both of your needs are met. Everyone should be satisfied in a relationship. Any kind of relationship it is. Everyone should be satisfied. Everyone's needs should be met. Everyone should be able to say the things that they want. They may not be able to get everything because some things may not make sense. Some people may not be comfortable doing certain things, and that's fine. Just say what you want, and you guys make agreements, and you guys just negotiate. That's how it should be. It's like, no, I'm not really comfortable with that. I don't mind that. Maybe we can negotiate that one later. We'll see. You even say some ridiculous stuff like, oh, whoa, I don't know how I feel about that, but I don't mind you asking that. That's fine. Is people rather you just be communicative and just be honest and just say what the fuck you have to say rather than trying to weasel. That's a sign of weakness and cowardice. Just say what you want, man. Just say it. Because you'll be surprised. They may just be like, okay. Or be like, that's really ridiculous. You know what? If you want me to do this ridiculous thing, then you may have to do this ridiculous thing. Correspondence. We all have our selfish thoughts, our selfish ideals, our ridiculous, unconventional ideals. We're all human, and we're all have these things. We may not say it, but we do have it. So it's really important to understand correspondence, because if you understand correspondence, you can really build some strong relationships, because you'll realize that a lot of people that you come across, they may not have the same thoughts or ideas as you, but they can be similar to where you can at least feel comfortable talking about certain things. But yeah, that's just something I really want to talk about as people are starting to understand like narcissistic people and starting to realize that their needs need to be met as well. So understand that relationships, you know, when you do certain things or whatever, like people, everyone's needs need to be met, right? People aren't in a relationship just to be neglected or to be ignored. Just like when I watch, I'm not gonna throw anyone head about Seymour. I'm not going to, but just when I watch some people treat me, and then like I'm always just genuine to them, and then they just treat me like they give me energy, but the energy they give me is just really negative or just like it's just fucked up. Like that's not what you're supposed to do. You're like, okay, he took care of me, okay, I should take care of him. That's all it should be. That's just how it should be. So it's really important to understand that we need to look after each other. If you're in a relationship with someone, it's your responsibility to make sure they're comfortable. Because let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be selfish for a second. Okay, if I really care about myself and this person is benefiting me and they're giving me the things I want or they're looking after me in ways that I like, okay, I want to keep this going. I like this. So what's a better way to keep this going? Either manipulate the situation and manipulate the person, and then eventually it's going to fall to shit. And then I'm just racking up bad karma, and it's only going to make things worse. And they may realize it, and they may just like back away, and it's messing with the chemistry. Or for me to be like, okay, wow, this person's treating me really good. Okay, so I'm going to look after them and I'm going to make sure they're satisfied and they're happy in the situation. They have the things that they want and that they're comfortable, so that they're comfortable here, so that they will just want to keep on helping me because I'm helping them. That's better, and that increases the morality within the relationship, makes people feel really comfortable. And a lot of people, like, no one, like, let's be real, like, I'm a really expansive person, but when it comes to relationships, I'm conservative. And what I mean by that is I do like make a lot of friends, right? But I really hold on to my relationships. So if I'm comfortable in a situation and I'm being taken care of, and they're like open to my ideas and my expansiveness and everything like that, and they're looking after me, why would I want to look anywhere else if I'm being taken care of where I'm already at, right? So instead of trying to manipulate someone to stay with you and you're not giving them the energy that they deserve, all you're doing is just making it worse to where they are gonna leave you eventually. Why not just take care of them and just give them what they need, so that they won't even think about leaving? Because why would I want to leave if you're giving me the things I want and I need, and you're happy, I'm happy, so why go anywhere else? Why? The grass isn't greener over there when this grass is growing. There's fucking plants growing and shit. Like, it's not even grass. Like, you don't just have grass. You have a whole fucking garden. Plants are growing. Trees are growing. It's good over here. Like, why go anywhere else, right? Like, you gotta look at relationships for how they actually are. Relationships is not just like this thing that, like, a lot of people who are very incompetent beings, I don't care who you are, you're really ignorant and incompetent beings that think that a relationship is just like something that you have, like these people just come into your life just so you could keep milking them and using them and using them and using them. Like, how does that work? I know damn well you wouldn't want to be used, and if you have been used, you didn't appreciate it. So why are you using other people? It's really stupid. Give people what they want. Don't give them a little fucking crumb of it. Give them what they want. See, like for me, I love being used because I get to analyze people and learn. So I think it's dangerous for me to be used and stuff like that. You know, because I just learn, I just analyze it and just watch and observe. I don't really take it to heart too much. Only when, there's supposed to be love there. If there's supposed to be love there, then it's like, wow, that's fucked up. But if there's like really no love, it's just like a random person. It's just like, okay, cool. Thanks for the knowledge. I appreciate it. I didn't know this was a thing. Now I know. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's all I am. I just like to learn and analyze. I learn from you guys. You guys teach me. I'm a baby. I just learn from what I'm exposed to. But yeah, relationships. That's just what I wanted to say because it's really important. Be selfish and understand that, if someone wants you to be in their life, they need to make sure that you're taken care of. Because me, I take care of the people in my life. Because I'm grateful that they're in my life. If someone's not looking after you and they're only looking after themselves, that shows that they're not grateful for what they have. They're not grateful for you. So if you're not grateful for stuff, that's when you start losing it. Everyone deserves to be appreciated in the relationships and situations that they're in. If they're not appreciated, bye.